Good afternoon. Thank you for joining us today on this momentous occasion as we get to celebrate our constitutions of 1796, 1834, and 1870, making the transition to their new home, Tennessee's new State Library and Archives down in John Lewis. Well, so thank you all very much for being here. And just a few things I'm note down. I want to thank our elected officials who have joined us. I see Comptroller Wilson, Emeritus Wilson, and Comptroller Jason Mumpire back here. The governor is going to join us along the way. Speaker Sexton will join us. The Lieutenant Governor McNally is not going to be able to join us throughout the route, but we're going to see him at some point. General Slater will be here along with many judges from just down the way. So we want to commend our Tennessee State Library and Archives staff for coming up with this unique idea for how to celebrate the move of our three most valued documents, these constitutions. And in order to celebrate that, I'm especially grateful we've got the fantastic Tennessee State University Drumline, the Authority, who's going to be providing their talents to us today. The Tennessee Highway Patrol and their color guard. The Tennessee Army National Guard, we're grateful to them. And also at the very end, the Chief Clerk of the Tennessee State Senate is going to be joining us as these documents arrive at their new home. But this would not have been possible without the fantastic staff at Tennessee State Library and Archives who does such a wonderful job for our state each and every day. Just a few things I want to point out is this building behind me has been open since 1953. And it is the oldest library and archives in the nation that hasn't had an expansion or significant renovation. And so we're going to retire that record here pretty soon. In 2005, Dr. Gleaves, who was a state library and archivist at the time, as well as later Jeannie Sugg, who became the state library and archivist later on, as well as Secretary Darnell, realized the need that we had to be able to store these documents appropriately in a climate-controlled building, and also the fact that we were running out of space in this building. And they began working on a plan, and the General Assembly and the Governor approved moving forward that plan. In 2009, I inherited that dream. And we've had the opportunity to work with Governors Bredesen, Haslam, and Lee, as well as leadership and members of the General Assembly to make that dream a reality. And now for us to be able to move into a building where we can fulfill our mission of making these documents accessible as well as preserving them according to our statutory responsibilities. It's just not privileged to play a small role in it. These are the men and women who do that important work each and every day. And I'm delighted we moved to this new building that we're going to have our state truly be able to have a building where they can be able to see these documents and all the other treasures that we have. So I'm delighted today to be a part of it. And also now I believe it's time to turn it over to the Tennessee Highway Patrol, who will now begin transporting the constitutions down the steps into the back of the SUV, and then we'll follow along the processional, and we will be picking up elected officials along the way, and then culminating with the final move inside to the new building.
Order, arm.